Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kathleen. I'm from Taiwan Tonghan University, and today I'm going to introduce you to an application that could save lives. How amazing is that? Today I'm going to cover about 4 important things about this application. First, I will talk about the description of the mobile application. Second, I'm going to talk more detail about the technical. Third, I'm going to talk about the interface. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about the conclusion. Nowadays in Taiwan, we're facing one of the biggest problems that the emergency department facing is the lack of the sick beds in the emergency department. Actually, this problem could be solved easily if the injuries is not severe. But what if there's this big accident and then patients should be immediately get treated in a hospital? Like one of the accidents ever occurred in Taiwan in 2005. There's an incident called Zhou Xiaomei incident. This poor little girl, she has a very abusive father, and one night, when her father got home, she got hit and slapped by her father until she was in a coma. And then that night, and when ambulance came to get her, the ambulance got her to a hospital, which then in that time, the hospital having a shortage of sick bed. So she had to be moved from Taipei to Taichung with the ambulance, but by that time she arrived in the hospital, it was too late and she passed away. Not just in Taiwan, also in America, once there was once an accident. And then this poor little girl, until now, she has to live without her right hand, part of her left hand, and her feet. Why? Because she was waiting in a hospital with her parents for 5 hours. Then her sickness got even worse, and she needed to be amputated. But nowadays in Taiwan, the government has already provided some information like the number of patients that are queuing for the medication, the total number of the available bed, and the number of patients that are waiting for the bed. These are the website from each hospitals in Taiwan. In 20 minutes, the nurse they put some updated information about how many beds that are available in the hospital and the total number that they have all of the beds. Not just that information, even some of the hospitals also provided the number of patients that are currently waiting, and then some patients that are waiting for the doctors too. And then some other researchers, they put together those information and make this graphic line to make a comparison between those hospitals so that they can see which hospital has the most bed. Then problem solved, right? Wrong. Problem is not solved because they only give you the information of the current time, but what if it takes like 20 minutes for you to get to the hospital? What if they give the information now they have 2 available beds, but in 20 minutes when we get there, we don't get any bed? Then we should transfer again. It'll take more time, and some people can die in that situation. Time is not really friendly actually in those kind of situations. So, to overcome this problem, we built a system called HNDSS system. That stands for Healthcare Network Decision Support System. This system considers the dynamic procedure of a system, which rapidly responds the dynamic sickbed information of the hospital to the network and estimates the time to the hospital. This is the technical details about this application. The paramedic can easily access this application from their cell phone, their tab, or even their notebook, and then the server will take the various hospitals' information, the data that I told you before. Every 20 minutes, the nurses are updating those data, and then which then will be put in some formula, which then can be put in the simulation system that I will tell you the details later. And then the simulation system will take this data together and make a prediction for the available bed for the next 20, 40, even 1 hour ahead. And then these 3 colors represents the north, south, and center part of Taiwan. Each of the colors inside provided 4 hospitals that are available in Taiwan. This is the simulation system details for each hospital. These 3 ambulances means that 3 kinds of beds, and these are the resources for each beds in the hospital. And these are the data that are taken from the network that we got from the hospital that the nurses every 20 minutes provided, like I said before. From this data, we put it together in using this formula and this rule, that using the formula and the rules given in here, and so that the numbers can be put in a simulation system. This is the simulation. This is the simulation outputs This is the outputs from the simulation system that I told you before. This is just covers for one type of bed. We have the confidence interval 2 in here, from the upper interval to the lower interval. So you do know Taipei 101, right? It's one of the tallest buildings in the whole world. And because it is one of the tallest buildings in the whole world, so many people go there to work there, or even some of them are going shopping there. What if one day there's an accident in there, and many people should immediately get to the hospital? Well, by using the system, the paramedics could easily find the closest hospital with the most available beds information, because our system also connected to GPS. So when you open this application, it could help you find the shortest route to the hospital. This is the outputs of the application. You can easily enter the address and then press go, and then from the current site, the application will help you to find the shortest way to the hospital. Also, it will give you some information about the travel distance, the estimated travel time, the estimated time to the hospital when you arrive there. And we provided 3 kinds of bed: the ward, the ICU, and the roller bed. As you can see here, the time difference, this one is 20 minutes ahead, and this one is 40 minutes ahead, while the other one is 1 hour ahead. But as we can see in here, even though it's very short, even though it'll only take like 9.8 minutes to get there, but the chance for us to get bed is pretty small because it's only 1. So don't worry, because we still provide 2 more hospitals. This is the second and the third one. As you can see here, although it'll take like 26 minutes for us to get there, but the chance for us to get bed is even more. It's even bigger chance for us to get bed. So the conclusion is this application can really help you to find the shortest way to the hospital, and not just 1 hospital, but 3 hospitals, and it will give you the information of how many sick beds there are available that time. So it'll save many lives and save a lot of time. I can show you the demonstration of our application if we still have more time.
It's your turn. Don't
6
hesitate.
minutes, 30 seconds left.
Yeah, you have more time.
You only use 8 minutes and 30 seconds.
So 1.5 of time.
So my partner and I here, we will demonstrate this application for you.
Is demonstrating part of the 15 minutes?
Yeah.
It is part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the 15. Okay.
Yeah, but my teacher said that if the reviewer, they say that, oh, we don't want to see it, then we don't have to see
So
it.
if you have 15 minutes, you don't need to volunteer to give it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You say the next one is the demonstration part.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm very nervous.
You're very good.
No, you're very
Are you
good.
sure?
Can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion? It's very good. I think the whole contents are very good, especially in the beginning. It talks about 2 cases, because the 2 cases are very